everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. We're going to continue on this series of critiques. Keeping resolution is the goal. People say, oh, you complain too much. No, speakers are complaining. I can feel it, especially in this one. New speaker day? Geez. Let's hope for the old speaker day, because nothing could be worse than this setup. Speakers crammed into the corner glass sidewall, and more importantly, or just as important, they're put into a closet. So I don't think you're going to hear any quality from these speakers at all. And then what's going on with the left channel? A chair directly in front of it? Yikes. So this is definitely an example of what not to do. New speaker day. Well, should go back to the old speaker day if we're looking at this setup here. All right, let's move on to the next one. I don't even want to talk about that one. Oh, here we go. Nice bookshelf speakers on stands, away from the front wall, away from the side walls. Now, perfect. We're moving in the right direction. Looks like a piece of art on the front wall, which hopefully canvas, so it will provide some absorption, but it's not the rate and level we want. See, this room would benefit dramatically with treatment. We put treatment on the front and the sides. Just do the front and the sides. Diffusion, of course, would be the chosen one here, and then absorption on the sidewalls. We find that gives you the best definition, because if you manage the time signature of the reflections on the sidewalls with the proper rate and level of absorption, you get a really good balance between the straight line or direct energy from the speakers and the reflections. You've got to be conscious of the rate and level. All absorption technologies are not created equal. I think people confuse that. Well, I have absorption on the walls. Well, okay, great. Is it the correct rate and level? Because the wall will tell you what rate and level of absorption you need. And the usage of the room will tell you what rate and level of absorption you need. So we need to carry this thinking much, much, much farther. But I'm encouraged. This is a good example going in the right way. Let's see. Good morning. All right, setup. We just did that one. Okay, let's go. Good morning, fellow nerds. Those speakers, once again, too close to the sidewalls. Lots of clutter between the speakers. Got some absorption on the front wall, which is encouraging. Coffee table in front of the left channel speaker. For the life of me, I'll just never understand that. And then another coffee table directly in front of the listening position. So once again, example of what not to do. So let's look at the 6-pack. A two-dimensional diffusion on the front wall. Absorption like in the corners, it looks like. Too close to the sidewalls once again. And what are those subwoofers stacked like that? Jeez. 6 subwoofers plus the low-frequency drivers in the speakers. Really? What are you trying to do here? Fill the room with pressure so you can't hear anything? Oh, not good all the way across the board here. Diffusion on the front wall, 2-dimension. We don't recommend 2-dimension on the front wall with a 2-channel setup. You benefit more with 1 dimension. And then absorption on the sidewalls. Not good across the board. All right, let's take a look. That was the last one. So, well, we saw some good examples, but we saw a lot of bad too in this series. So we'll keep moving through these, and another couple weeks maybe of them, and you'll have an idea. And then we're going to be back in our studio, our new studio room. It's going to be really interesting because I took our room form data, and I took 926 rooms, and I came up with an average width, an average height, and an average length that people use. I just didn't average everything together, add them all up and average. I went through each one and I looked at the usage and the size. So we got a good example of what a typical room is. And then I said, all right, typical size, typical volume, typical usage. Now let's go for mastering level resolution. in these typical situations, which is 90% or higher. So you realize that we offer 3 resolutions in room, 70, 80, and 90. 90% was the highest that you could get. That's mastering level. That's what a mastering engineer would require. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be very interesting. And we were able to get it. So we'll show you the curves and everything as we move forward. Hope this helps. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. We also have a newsletter that you can subscribe to, so please do that, because we offer special price discounts to only those on our newsletter. And then don't forget about our forum. We have started a forum on our own website where people ask questions, and I usually get a chance every couple of days to look at it. There's an interchange between people on the forum, and we'll give you real answers on a regular basis, so that'll help you. Thank you.